Yes, we have progressed. OCT, the obvious color of coronary tree, and tree is more beautiful nowadays because you have Altium software. The coronary artery disease is not today's disease. It's Lancet 2013. The mummies, they have coronary artery calcifications. And it's not like a simple like pimple all the time. You have soft plaques, you have hard plaques. And 1978, this is the first man who did angioplasty on human being on coronary wire, Martin. He thought these plaques are like soft plaques and you can put them down by your pressure compression of a balloon. It's like a footprint on a snow, but it comes back if it is in winter, if it continues to snow. And in 2002, a lot of things happened. The Mac Apple came, Brazil won the World Cup, and the cipher also came for coronary artery disease. 2002, a lot of milestones happened in this world. And Dr. Ashok said, did the first cipher stain in Indian coronary artery. 2011, Vene, VD, and VC, I came, I saw, I won, Julius Caesar. But we lost the convincing evidence or convincing stent in 2017. It was not 9/11, it was 14/11. So we had blind dates with these leaders, and we thought the BVS, OCT imaging is the way to go. But sometimes it was scary to have valve thrombosis. 2016, UK is still speaking about the future of BRS with the help of imaging. We had a lot of problem, malposition, plaque protrusions, whatnot. So BRS concept was perfect. It was based on imaging that you don't need any permanent structure in the coronary artery. It does disappear, does stabilize, and there are only three things in this world which can make your negative FFR to positive FFR or positive remodeling, that is BRS, bioadapter stent, and drug-eluting balloon. So lumen enlargement was a reality, but we thought one size fits all, that all the coronary arteries does need this, but it was not so. And we thought that the BVS, that time the Medtronic, Giants, a lot of stents were available, very good stent, very good DS. Still, Giant stent is the best, the gold standards for any coronary artery disease. We also thought that perhaps we should go for a Pepsi, leaving 2 Coca-Cola bottle, and that is the way to go. But we saw ghost, and Ajit is our expert panel, he must agree with me that he has also seen this ghost in his real picture, in real life. So how we have progressed? We have progressed from POBA on where, BMS to DES, now bioadapter in 2022. Antonio Colombo, his favorite stent is bioadapter stent in metallic variety. For India, made in India, Emirates is our pride. So what is bioadapter? This is a bioadapter, you have the polymer which actually binds the hinges, and with time, once the polymer is released, the hinge expands and the vessel is no more caged, the vessel also enlarges. So we thought that the problem of BRS, BVS can be solved, and we progressed with the technology. Last month, something happened in this world that we can count each and every photon, and you can remove the calcium and the stent artifact by having the Siemens single photon counting imaging. So if you have these BRAs, you don't need to go for OCT all the time. If you have creatinine issue, you can go for photon counting CT scan 2022, and you can see this beautiful picture of these stents. 2022, again, the phantom data came. EuroPCI is still talking about these BRAs. We also learned that over time, if you make it thinner, like Amaranth stent, the BRS actually much superior in tensile and elongation strength than your BVS. Also, we have learned with time that these are much more robust BRAs in animal experiment, in OCTs, and also in bench test, that the tensile strength circumferential expansion can be visualized on OCT in bench model. So still the metallic cage concept, replacing these regrets by a bioobservable scaffold is reality. And in India has produced a 50 micron stent. We have produced 100 micron BRS, and we'll be seeing much sub-zero absorbed stent. For the timing, that was a gold standard, breakthrough, and we are moving towards lesser and lesser. Next generation stent will be sub-zero, that means less than 100. So 150 to 88 or 85 micron, we have very good OCT data. So far, 100 micron, very good data. In our hospital, we have around 40 MRS implantation, only one mesh, stenosis. From 98 to 2 years magnitude data from Amaranth. Nice to see on OCT. Nice to see on animal experiment. Defines 85. Nice to see 2 years data, stepwise reduction of stud thickness, and can be seen on OCT that this technology is still viable. Ultimaster, the ultimate stent from Japanese, 85 micron. Similarly, mastered BRS will be 85 micron so far. Good expansions, and you can demonstrate that these things disappear, like McMurray's at 1 year, 2 to 3 years MRS, and 3 to 5 years with BVS. So OCT gives a different looks, a translucent box, black shadow in McMurray's, very rapid expansion, smaller box with MRS and Amaranth. And these are proved that day 0, day 1 to 3 years data are available on OCT. There is complete endothelializations of these, and you can see that nice sealing can happen with time. This is one of my first patients, 2021, and this can be demonstrated that it does match the picture, the colored picture of BVS BRS, but with much lesser thickness. The lumpy bumpy McMurray's is very good, but they have a different mechanism of action and resolutions of the metal. So these nice boxes do disappear and can only be seen on OCT. And we have also moved with the different coronary beds from SBG. We can manage this complication with cover stent. After cover stent, they are still covered with endothelium. So what you know, that landing zone was very important for any device, and we have improved MRS with this Mercedes-Benz-like thing. So how do you know that I have done BRS perfectly? Many people, my teacher, they have said it before. Ajit Mulasari has said it before. Ashok Said has said it before, that you should do PSP and under imaging. So I'd say it again, pre-dial, post-dilate, and image and only image. Experimental new atherosclerosis is a reality. So the ceruloma still ruling the roost. I skipped one slide anyway. This is the BRS, 2 markers nicely. We count 1,000, 2,000, 3,000, up to 5,000. Similarly, instead of looking at the clock, you can just count, and slowly it should be inflated. So, ladies and gentlemen, let me conclude here that we have progressed with, if possible, show me the last slide, it's almost finished. We have progressed with time. We are seeing thinner and thinner BRS. We are seeing better with OCT. And we are confident now that good imaging and PSP can alter the prognosis and the long-term outcome of BRS. Thank you.